Miami leads the all-time series 35-32. But Florida State has won the last two, including a 45-3 win in South Florida last year. Here comes Deuce Spann. Did well to get to the 20 with Trey Benson, the running back. Short set. It is Benson wide open and out of bounds near the 40-yard line. Out at the, he struggled for a while without them. Won 24-7. First time they scored under 30 all year. Under pressure, Travis got it off, caught, but it does not appear to be enough for the first down. Alex Mastromano in the punt. Xavier Restrepo back for it. He wears a different number as a punt returner. You don't want to have duplicate numbers on the field. Great bounce for Mastromano, and they're going to down it inside the 2. This is for head coach Mike Norvell.
And a big mistake there by Restrepo. You have to field that punt as he lets it bounce it around the 12, and the progressive pylon cam will show you well done by the Seminole special.
Mark Fletcher, the running back. He's emerged as the starter in recent weeks. The old offensive lineman Cristobal likes that straight-ahead running style. Down to the pistol, Jordan Travis. With Trey Benson, the running back. And Benson patiently ahead for a 4-yard gain. He had a veteran offensive line. The least experience is Washington, the left tackle, and today's his 33rd career start. Dump to the tight end, Marqueston Douglas. Very close to the first down, about a yard short. The option toward the short side of the field. Looked like Benson was in trouble. Now it's the Canes who have a problem.
Chasing a championship.
He's done very well in the transfer portal as well. Douglas is wide open, has the first down, and is tackled around the legs at the 22. Working on defending the wide variety of Florida State screens. Travis over the middle, caught, first down inside the 10. Jaheim Bell, the transfer from South Carolina, with a 9-yard gain. Benson up the middle to the goal line, spinning, touchdown.
A great job there in the middle by Maurice Smith. He's engaged with the defensive tackle. Leonard Taylor throws him to the ground, goes right to the right side of him. Benson does, and he continues.
One of only 11 FBS teams to do that. Fletcher bounced outside. Fletcher, another one of those highly touted freshmen, dreaming about playing for the Canes. Ahead, Fletcher, just a little bit short of the first down. Williams on target, first down, and lots of run after the catch. Jacolby George, what a nifty run. After the reception, he took it all the way to the 25-yard line. The tackle, it was Kevin Noles who whiffed, and that sent George on his way.
And also a broken tackle against Fentrell Cypress initially, who had the coverage underneath. Noles just out of control as George puts a little shimmy and gets to the outside. He's got great run after catch potential.
1 out of 4, but it was a 43-yard play. They blitz him up the middle, and he gets smushed back at the 33-yard line.
And he just becomes right in between the left guard and the center. Clearly a bust in protection. You have to protect inside out. Cohen stayed wide. Lee stayed on his guy inside.
From last year when they won just 5 games in Cristobal's first season as head coach. Benson fighting for every inch and got within a yard to the first down. Trey Benson, the running back, on 3rd down and 1. Travis has the first down. Redshirt junior out of St. Petersburg. Final minute of the opening quarter. Travis caught, first down. Inside the 35, Johnny Wilson. 11 out of 12. You saw the only miss was a shorty at Wake Forest. And that one's good from 33. I think old Nick Saban knows what he's doing. Emory Williams. Can they get some sustained offense. Fletcher will pick up a fourth. The Canes offense really struggling. They go to a quick screen and it works well again. Jacolby George has been all of their offense so far. He had the 43-yard catch and run in the first quarter.
And a terrific job by the right tackle, Francis Maui-Noah, number 61. He gets a piece of the defender, and it's off to the races. A little earlier, Jacolby George broke the game open.
Williams steps up and goes down in the arms of Kalen DeLoach.
And he's watching Mark Fletcher to make sure he doesn't escape. As soon as Mark Fletcher engages, though, with the defender, that frees up DeLoach to be able to close and drop Emory Williams for another third down sack.
Fifth-year senior DeLoach, one of their team leaders. Trey Benson, the running back. Travis faked it to him, just did get it off. It's Jaheim Bell. They have every kind of screen you can run. Their first play of the game last week against Pittsburgh.
And then you throw it to him on a quick screen. They have so many different variations of the looks to make it difficult on the defense.
16-yard gain, and that one dropped for a loss. Trey Benson.
Saying just beating those pulling offensive linemen, and Bell and Darius
Johnson, our official stat spotter up in the press box, also served in the U.S. Army. We thank all of them. Lawrence Toafili. Mike Norvell calls the plays. They average just under 40 points per game. They're 9th in the country in scoring offense. They're trying to set up a screen. Faked it in one direction, threw it the other way. And Ja'Kai Douglas dropped by K.J. Cloyd. Miami was as high as number 17 when they started 4-0, including a win against Texas A&M. They have fallen out of the rankings. Bashard Smith seeing more time at running back. He's primarily a wide receiver. Seminoles scored late, went for two, didn't get it. Donald Chaney, featured back early in the year. The Wolfpack last week in a 20-6 loss, and they both came in the first 17 minutes of the game. They didn't score in almost the final three quarters. I
think Florida State will be real mindful of that matchup.
They rushed 5. Williams takes off running, lowers his head, and gets the first down. Fun people to hang around with.
Absolutely.
Here's Chaney, a nice bounce to the outside, and now some speed. Inside the 35 of Florida State to the 34.
And you're going to see two Florida State defenders really work inside, which really allows a ton of room for Chaney to get to the edge. Tatum Bethune slid way too far, grabbing onto each other.
They can both commit penalties.
Exactly. Basically an offsetting
penalty. Both did something, so we're not going to flag either one of them. Here's Chaney again. Donald Chaney inside the 10 and out near the 5. On the run, that's a new long for the season for Chaney.
And a perfect kick-out block by Cam McCormick. Chaney hesitates just right.
Fletcher, the true freshman, is the running back, alongside the true freshman quarterback, who fires, and it is caught for a touchdown. Jacolby George. He threw one in their win against Clemson, the only other game he started. George, the touchdown, the 7th of his career. First penalty on Florida State. Miami has been assessed 3. Travis. Forced back, in trouble, and taken down in the end zone. Down to be taking a look at that. Here's a look from the progressive pylon cam.
Really close.
So Florida State's lining up to snap the ball. His third punt. This is very returnable. And finally out of bounds across the 32-yard line. They fell off after they got a commitment from a top freshman prospect in Brock Glenn. Here's Donald Chaney, the star of the second quarter. Patrick Payton to tackle.
And there's only 5 defenders in the box defensively for Florida State. They have 5 blockers, obviously, along the offensive line.
Williams, plenty of time, is pass complete to Smith. A little bit behind him that might have cost him the first down. And perhaps even a touchdown. With 20 seconds to go in the first half. And Fletcher in big trouble. And they'll have to let it run all the way down and call the timeout and kick a field goal to tie it.
And just all discombobulated is Jared Verse off the left-hand side. He beats Riley Williams, the freshman, who's coming across the formation trying to kick that defensive end out. Verse too quick. He makes a big stop there behind the line of scrimmage.
Side of 45 this year. And they'll head to the locker room tied.
Really nice adjustments from Miami's staff to lock things up in the second half.
Onside kick by Florida State. Up for grabs, and Miami has it. Transfer from Clemson, an excellent field position for Miami. Trying to pick up where they left off in the second quarter, and they do. Mark Fletcher right through the middle of the defense for 20 yards.
And a great job by the center and the right guard, Matt Lee and Inez Cooper, just driving the defensive tackle off the ball. Fletcher's able to cut right off of that.
After it was 125-51, Noles in the first quarter. Fletcher dropped for a 1-yard loss by Akeem Dent. 2nd and 11. Fletcher, the running back. Emory Williams gave it to him. He bounced off a hit from Tatum Bethune, but couldn't get away from the second one. Here's Molly McGrath. 45-3. Now Miami a 2-touchdown underdog. Trying to pull off the upset. And perhaps they ran that screen once too often to Jacolby George. His longest season is 50 against Texas A&M. That one's hooking, and it's good. Just did sneak inside the left upright.
Well struck there for Corey Gallis. As soon as it went through the uprights, he turned over to the Florida State sideline.
Keon Coleman does not have a catch. He's been targeted 3 times. I think they try to get him involved. Here he is. Spins after the catch and goes down about 2 yards short. His first catch for 8 yards. Travis over the middle. Ja'Kai Douglas. They're trying to run him down. And they finally do near the 5-yard line. Way to Douglas.
And you look at all those Miami second-level defenders, the linebackers and safeties, all looking in the backfield. Douglas sneaks right behind.
Morlock, the tight end, the motion man. It's a keep by Travis. He's in trouble and stacked up. For a loss of 2. Back to the 4-yard line. Noles, Jaden Harris, who just came in for Kitchens, involved in the play.
And a great play by Jafari Harvey, too. He hesitated, squared his shoulders, made sure that Travis pulled that ball.
Just his 7th tackle of the year. Here's a 22-yard try for Fitzgerald to tie it. His win against Notre Dame's lost a little. They have 3 losses now.
Yeah, the offense continues to be very inconsistent.
And I moved Texas up ahead of Oregon. I just think their resume is the best among the one-loss teams. Big hit on the kickoff coverage. Donald Chaney ran for 80 yards in the second quarter, helped turn the game in favor of Miami. He's ahead for 4. Covered by Renardo Green, who's the semifinalist for the Jim Thorpe Award as the best defensive back in the country. They brought pressure. Fletcher ran by some of it, but not past everybody. After the play fake on target to Johnny Wilson is Jordan Travis. He's dragged down. 26-yard play.
And that was a really nice route, too, by Wilson. He gets on the toes of the defender, Damari.
Here's Benson onto the leg. Good call, well executed. Benson heading toward the end zone. 38-yard touchdown, Florida State. Fitzgerald, it's 20-13.
And just perfectly blocked up front on the GT counter. The left guard, Casey Roddick, he kicks out the initial defender. Darius Washington fills inside. Benson breaks right off those blocks going inside out. And he takes it the distance after that. Just extremely well executed on the counter. A play that Florida State has used forever since Mike Norvell has taken over. Haven't run it as often this year, but find success with it there on a big play by Benson. Got all kinds of action. Looking forward to it.
Design rollout for Jordan Travis in the flat. Coleman has it. And a gain of 6. He didn't have a catch in the first half. The fake to Toafili. They set up another screen to Kyle Morlock. Another tight end screen. He's out of bounds shy of the 40-yard line. And Florida State's done very well in the portal. Back shoulder throw. Caught. Johnny Wilson, another transfer from Arizona State.
And a nice back shoulder throw here. Wilson going up over the top.
Florida State up by a touchdown. They led by 10 in the first half. Branson Dean, backup defensive tackle, swung down Trey Benson. C.J. Campbell in it, running back. He goes out and they sack Travis. And a big sack. Francisco Maui Noah.
And Maui Noah, this is just really well designed there. You see 2 defenders on the left side slide inside. Maui Noah wraps right around him. Travis about to break the pocket. Maui Noah's right there, and he drops him for a big throw.
He has struggled mightily in recent weeks. Fletcher battles across. On 2nd and 10. Travis. That stood up, bounced off that, and finally swung down. 3rd straight 3 and out for Miami. 4th of the game. Good punt by Joyce. Coleman made the first few miss. Keon Coleman. The punter awaits. And took him down. Dylan Joyce saved the touchdown.
It was a great initial move by Coleman to make Jaden Harris miss, who was running down as the gunner, and he's off to the races.
1st and goal. Travis, the keeper, dodged some traffic, still on his feet and almost scored. He had one more tackle to break. 7-yard gain.
Oh my goodness, Jordan Travis, just a Houdini play here. Looks like he's totally wrapped up, spins out of it.
DJ Lundy, linebacker, lines up as a blocker, trying to lead the way for Travis, and Miami was not full. Corey Flagg dropped them for a loss.
Corey Flagg right here. This was really well done. Navigating through the wash. There's nobody there for him, and he drops Travis.
We approach 11 minutes to go. And that was for Coleman. Even while being held, he caught it for a touchdown. There is the flag. They will likely pick it up. It was Damari Brown, the freshman.
There are few players in college football better than Keon Coleman when the ball is in the air. Contested catches are his specialty. There's absolutely nothing Damari Brown, the freshman, can do. The ball's well thrown to the outside. Progressive pylon cam gets a good shot. Easily seeing the feet inside. Keon Coleman.
A man of remarkable goodness and character. And that came from the example of his parents, Carmen and Paul, now reunited. Mr. Johnson patiently waiting for a couple of years for Carmen. Out in the flat. Ja'Kai Douglas. Banged down by Kinchin. 6-yard gain. Williams winds up, throws it into traffic, and it's caught! It got through 2 defenders to Jacolby George. All the way, touchdown! 85 yards and no flags.
How did this ball get through 2 defenders? Jacolby George, I don't know how he saw the ball that was perfectly covered initially, yet a safety over the top, and somehow Jacolby George able to put his hands out, reel it in, and there's no one between him and the end zone. How about the concentration from George, and he's off to the races.
They've gone silent on offense, 19 yards on their 10 plays in this quarter. Benson escaped with a stiff arm. Has a first down out to the 42-yard line. The 17-yard run. Travis throws, caught. Wilson first down. The top cornerbacks, they want to watch you play a lot of press man coverage. And both of these schools do. Tough run by Toa Feely. 2nd and 6. Benson running into a loaded box. Loss of 1. Besate made the tackle. And under duress and swung down Travis. 3rd sack for Miami. Guidry brought the pressure and his defense delivered the sack.
And the offensive line's just completely overloaded as Maui Noah just splits right between the left guard and the center. Mo Smith tries to get back and get a piece of him, but Maui Noah just way too quick through the hole. And a massive stop for Lance Guidry's defense.
2nd and 10. Williams checks it down short. Rashard Smith got within a yard to the first down marker. Under 4 minutes to go. They run it unsuccessfully. A loss of about a yard for Chaney. Under 3 minutes to go. Miami down by 7. Looked like some confusion. Williams carries and lunges and might have gotten there. You have to go 80 yards. You have a minute and a half to do it and only 1 timeout. They snapped it at 3 on the play clock. Back shoulder throw, and it's caught for a first down. Colby Young. Mark Fletcher, the running back. To the sideline. Another catch out near midfield. And they blow it dead for forward progress, being stopped at the 49-yard line. Stopped by Renardo Green. 15 more.
And a great job of positioning his body. It's really well cut.
4th down and 10. Van Dyke rolls away from pressure, in trouble. Just throws it up for grabs, and it is intercepted. Jarrian Jones picked it off.
And they did exactly what we thought they might. They tried to get Restrepo on an out-breaking route against the man coverage, and it looked like Restrepo was open. Van Dyke's got to throw it right now. That's open enough in a 4th and 10 situation. Instead, he tries to force it back across the middle, and it's intercepted. Just a poor decision there from Van Dyke, and I don't know what talked him out. They get a win. They're marching back into the playoff for the first time in a while.
Miami will not use its timeout. The ascension back to prominence continues under Mike Norvell. What a job he has done.